Welcome to Game Week 38 of the Marble Race Premier League, the final week of the season and much to play for as we go through these final 10 games. Starting with Bournemouth versus Leicester City, Fulham versus Man City, Ipswich Town versus West Ham, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, Man United versus Aston Villa, Newcastle United versus Everton, Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea, Southampton versus Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur versus Brighton, and Wolves versus Brentford. At the end of Game Week 37, the top of the league was wrapped up, however the bottom of the league is horrifically close. It's a three-horse race now to avoid relegation between Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth and Ipswich Town, with pressure majorly on Ipswich, who are currently in that final relegation spot. Anyway, let's crack on with Game Week 38. Match 1 of Game Week 38, and it's huge. It's one of the relegation deciding matches. It's Bournemouth at home against Leicester. Bournemouth will win here, are pretty much safe. Their goal difference should be so significantly higher than Ipswich will win that they should be safe all the way, with Ipswich having just 6 marbles as well. Even a 1-0 win here for Bournemouth would mean that Ipswich have to win their game 6-0 to have any hope of staying up, and even though I don't think they would because they've scored less goals than Bournemouth. So Ipswich watching this one, praying Bournemouth do not get a win. Anything other than the win for Bournemouth leaves them very vulnerable in the last stage of this game week when Ipswich are at home against West Ham. Forest also looking on here because anything other than the Bournemouth win will make Forest safe immediately. Bournemouth get the first goal here. Ipswich Town are in big trouble right now. They are in huge trouble. Will there be any momentum for any of the Leicester marbles? No! Bournemouth should be safe. In fact, they must be safe now, I think. So it's going to be between Ipswich and Nottingham Forest at the bottom. This one finishes Bournemouth 1, Leicester City 0, Bournemouth now safe. Match 2 of Game Week 38 is Fulham at home to Man City. Fulham currently in 10th. A win here could at least temporarily put them as high as 8th. But everyone around them's got to play yet, so we'll see how that one goes. At the top then, Man City. It's a Man City-Man United battle this week to see who will finish as the pride of Manchester. Currently, Man City are 2 points clear of Man United with a better goal difference as well, of 5 better goal difference. So it's in Man City's hands here. A win here would guarantee them finishing above Man United in the league and finishing 5th this season. United will be hoping that somehow Fulham can do them a favour here. But even a draw would be difficult for United to get a win because they'd have a goal difference of 5 worse. But can Fulham pull off an almighty shock here and get themselves a winner and give United some hope of beating them in the Marble Race Premier League? How's that Fulham marble gone all the way across the wrong side? It's gone all the way across and missed. It's 1-0 Man City. Will there be any more goals in this one? It's 2-0 Man City. Pride of Manchester looks like it's going Man City's way. Look at it at the moment. Another one's gone all the way across. Very weird game, this one. But this one finishes Fulham 0, Man City 2. Man City now confirmed as 5th spot this season. Match 3 of Game Week 38 is huge. It's Ipswich Town at home to West Ham. Ipswich Town have to win this game and then pray that Chelsea will do them a favour against Forest later on. Ipswich currently 3 points adrift of safety. Their goal difference is worse than Bournemouth, so they cannot catch Bournemouth regardless. They need to hope they can get a couple 2 or 3 goal win here and hope that Chelsea batter Nottingham Forest later on. Anything other than a win here for Ipswich and they are gone. They are down. Can they get through? This is a notoriously low scoring course. Whoever gets through first here is going to have a good chance of winning. That's what Ipswich needs to do, and they're going to get through first. And at the very least, they need to get a win on the board to start with, and then they have to pray that Chelsea do them an almighty favour. Somehow there are 3 Ipswich Town marbles down here. If these guys can get across the line quickly, Forest will still be a bit nervous in their game, which is coming up later in this game week. 3 Ipswich marbles. Where are West Ham? They're coming down now. They need to get across the line here immediately, pretty much. They've got to get one across the line straight away here, or give West Ham any chance, and they are screwed. Are they going to get a goal? They're not. They're missing their chances again. They're the second lowest scorers in the Marble Race Premier League this season. Can they get a goal across the line? They still can't. They're just fluffing their lines repeatedly here. Who's going to get the first goal here? Everyone is missing. What is going on here? No one can get a goal. And Ipswich has scored. They need the goal. The very least they need the win to keep the pressure on Forest at the bottom. Is there going to be any more goals here? There's 2-0 Ipswich Town. All that goal from West Ham will not get them a point, but it makes the goal difference situation more tricky for Ipswich. Ipswich win, they get to 43 points. Their goal difference currently is 5 worse than Forest's. They need a miracle to stay up. This one finishes Ipswich Town 2, West Ham 1. Match 4 of Game Week 38 sees champions Liverpool at home to Crystal Palace. Liverpool could get themselves under 81 points, will temporarily at least be 10 points clear with Villa and Chelsea playing later in this game week, so they could go 10 points clear ahead of that game, but they've won the league, they've won it for a few weeks now, fair play to them. GG's to Liverpool. Palace here could go up to 6th, at least temporarily, with a win here wait, and then they could stay there as long as Man United do not beat Aston Villa. So an almighty season this could be for Palace. Obviously in real life now the FA Cup winners, congratulations to them on that front, great win for them there. But can the Marble Race Palace team finish 6th in the league, which will be an almighty effort for a 6 marble team? The moment it is Liverpool marbles galore here though. There is not even a Palace marble inside. Where are the Palace marbles? Liverpool are dominating this course. Where are the Palace marbles? There's one there now. It won't get down in time anyway. A narrow little 2-0, a comfortable, I should say, a comfortable 2-0 home victory for Liverpool here on the final day of the season. Their fans celebrate the Marble Race Premier League trophy with them. And this one finishes Liverpool 2, Crystal Palace 0. Match 5 of Game Week 38 sees Manchester United at home to Aston Villa. Man United currently in 6th spot in the league. They can get no higher than 6th, but they can consolidate 6th and guarantee themselves finishing here with either a win or a draw. Their goal difference is too much higher than both Spurs and Wolves, who are currently 2 points behind them. A point would do them and lock them in for that 5th spot. However, a Villa win here and it would give both Palace and Tottenham the chance to go above them, or both of them to go above them, should either of those 2 teams win. And Tottenham and Palace have got this week. What have they got? Tottenham have got Brighton and Palace. Oh, Palace have already played, sorry. So it gives Tottenham a chance to get the 5th should they win if Man United do not win this, do not get a point from this game. Anyway, Villa coming on this course along with Man United marble. A lot more Villa marbles following by the look of it. If Spurs could get above Man United and finish 6th this season, as we've seen, they had such a bad start to the season. It's been an almighty effort from Spurs, contradicting their real-life Premier League form where they've been atrocious. Same for United, to be fair. Both have been atrocious in the Premier League. Maybe follow this instead next year, guys. Follow the Marble Race Premier League, where you'll hope they'll do better. Although both will be getting downgraded next season as a result of their atrocious performances in the Premier League this season. Anyway, United across the line first here. It's an equaliser for Villa. Will there be any more goals here in this one? There will be. There's a last-minute winner, I believe, there for Aston Villa. This one finishes Man United 1, Aston Villa 2, gives Tottenham a chance to move above them into 6th in their game against Brighton later this week. Match 6 of Game Week 38 sees Newcastle United at home to Everton. Newcastle will be forever grateful for their victory away at Arsenal in Game Week 37 in the Marble Race Premier League, because if they hadn't won that game, they'd currently be 3 points adrift of safety and having to win this game. They're very lucky, however, they got that win and they are safe. Everton as well, lucky they've picked up some points in recent weeks. Well, this could have been a relegation decider here, because we've got the bottom, Ipswich Town currently in 18th place on 43 points. Then Everton up in 14th spot on 44. This could have been a relegation battle if either of these guys had not picked up even a couple more points. They're very lucky they're both safe here, and this match doesn't mean too much. But it'll be good for Newcastle. They can get themselves at one more spot to 14th with a victory here. They can't drop places unless they get back. They can't drop places at all. But they can get themselves at one spot here if they win this one. They'll go above Everton, who they're obviously facing here today. Everton can't gain any places, but they can at least maintain 14th. Poor season for both these teams, especially Newcastle as they're a 9 marble team. But they get one across the line here. If they're finishing the season well after what has been an atrocious performance this season for them as a 9 marble team. Again, don't forget, all my references to their performance is Marble Race Premier League based, not real life Premier League based. Anyway, it's a good final day for Newcastle at home. They move above Everton into 14th. Everton finish 15th, unless Forest win later on, of course. And this one finishes Newcastle United 2, Everton 0. Match 7 of Game Week 38 sees Nottingham Forest at home to Chelsea. Ipswich Town fans praying Chelsea annihilate them here. They need Chelsea to win this one by 6 goals in order to stay up. They've scored less goals than Forest. They've got to have a goal difference advantage to avoid getting relegated here. They need Chelsea to put 6 past them. I don't think anyone has scored 6 all season, barely. I'm not sure anyone has. If there may have been one occasion where there's been 6 goals at most. But they need Chelsea to score 6 in this one, which is very unlikely on this course as well. This is not a high-scoring course, and it's already 2 Forest marbles through. This is looking like curtains for Ipswich Town. They need an almighty turnaround here. They need Forest marbles to miss repeatedly to have any chance, and Forest are leading the way into the final part of this course. Defeat for Forest here would put Bournemouth up 1 place as well, because their goal difference would then be better. They're currently both on -9. So I'll see how this one works. But will they get through this one or not? We will soon see. There's Forest marbles everywhere. Forest have got across the line first here. Ipswich Town are in huge trouble. They need Chelsea to score 7 in 5 seconds. It's not going to happen. It's 1-1. It's going to be 2-1 Chelsea. They've done their bit, Chelsea, but not enough for Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town relegated. Forest finished in 17th. Bournemouth finished in 17th. Ipswich Town down. As a Norwich fan, boosh. Match 8 of Game Week 38 sees already relegated Southampton at home to Arsenal. Southampton can't gain or lose places this week, but a win here would at least get them onto 36 points. They've had a good end to the season, but unfortunately it was all too little too late for Southampton. Arsenal's end of season has been pretty atrocious. They are, prior to this game, 17 points adrift of Liverpool at the top. A win here won't move them up. They can't go anywhere. Arsenal finish 4th. The usual poor end to a season for an Arsenal team. And at best case, they're going to get themselves to 67 points here. And they'll still be 5 adrift of Chelsea in 3rd as well. So they were in this running for probably until the last 10 games, but they have faded badly in recent weeks. Lost last week to Newcastle as well, which is pretty much avoided Newcastle having a horribly awkward final game this week. They won it anyway in the end. But anyway, Arsenal can have the cause. Can they at least finish the season with a victory against second bottom Southampton, or will they screw this one up again? They come through to the final part of the course. Surely they're going to get them across the line. They should have multiple chances to get the goal across the line. There we go. They've got one in the bag. Can they wrap this up now? Finish the season in style. It's 3-0 Arsenal. It's 3-1 Arsenal. This is surely locked in now anyway. It is indeed. This one finishes Southampton 1, Arsenal 3. Arsenal finished 4th. Southampton finished 2nd bottom. Match 9 of game week 38 sees Tottenham at home to Brighton. Tottenham with a winner could finish the season in 6th, unless of course Wolves win their final game. Their goal difference between Tottenham and Wolves is just one different. Tottenham currently have a slightly better goal difference, but at least for now, if they win this one, they will move up to 6th in the league. While Brighton with a win here can move themselves up to 10th. Although Brentford again have got to play the last game, so they may drop down one position anyway, regardless of that. But anyway, can Tottenham finish off a poor season, but a good end to the season, and finish 6th? A lot better than their real life counterparts, who obviously are nowhere near 6th this season. Anyway, Spurs made a good start here. Can they get this course done, lock in 6th, and hope that Wolves do not beat Brentford in the final game by more than they beat Brighton by? They've got to beat Brighton first, of course, though. Are Spurs going to be Spurs yet again here? Quite possibly. You know what they're like. Can Spurs get one across the line? They're running out of time rapidly here. They need both of these across the line. They've got one. Will they get time for another one? No, they won't. This one finishes Tottenham 1, Brighton 1. Match 10 of game week 38 sees Wolves at home to Brentford. Wolves currently sitting in 9th in the league. However, a win here would put them up above Man United and Palace, who are both on 55 points, and put them up to 6th in the league. Brentford with a win here could move themselves up 2 places and finish. Move themselves up 1 place and finish 10th. Defeat here could see them drop down a position if they lose by more than 1 goal. So some places to be had here still for both teams. Wolves especially could finish an almighty 6th this season with victory. Any victory will get them in 6th. But will Brentford put pay to that and snatch themselves a win of their own, or even a point? A point or a win for Brentford here. Oh, they've pushed the Brentford marble out of the way. Got the early goal. It's going to be 1-1. No, it's not. Can Wolves hold on here? Oh, well, there's marbles coming down pacily. It's going to be a 1-0 victory to Wolves. It is indeed. Wolves finish the season on a high. They win this one 1-0. They move up to this, and they move up to and finish 6th in the league. An almighty season for them. This one finishes Wolves 1, Brentford 0. So at the end of game week 38, and indeed the end of the season, it's Liverpool who are crowned champions for the first ever marble race Premier League. Aston Villa and Chelsea put up a good fight as 9 marble teams compared to Liverpool's 11, but they couldn't quite manage it in the end. Liverpool with too many defeats, and Chelsea with a whopping 15 draws. Both fell short in the end, while Arsenal and Man City, the other 2 11 marble teams, were way short. 14 points adrift for Arsenal and 21 points adrift for Man City. At the bottom of the table, commiserations to Leicester City, Southampton and Ipswich Town, who have all got relegated. Ipswich Town very close there at the end. 3 teams on 43 points, all just separated merely by goal difference. Well played to Bournemouth and to Forest for surviving this season. Well, that's it for this season, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you smash subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button as well. I'll be back next season for more of this. There'll be changes to the competition. There'll be some additional marble numbers in there. There'll be some 8 marble teams next season, as I'll be downgrading teams such as Man United and Tottenham for their poor performance in this year's Premier League. There'll also be ways you personally can influence your team's performances in the forthcoming season, so please keep an eye out for that. There'll be information on that before the next season starts, and until then, guys, have an awesome summer. Please keep your eye out for other marble race football videos that will be coming between now and the start of the next Premier League season. There'll be things happening over the summer too, and until then, have awesome summers, and I will see you in August for the start of the second marble race Premier League. Cheers all, bye.